Hey guys, Becca Switzer here. I'm getting ready to go on a pretty long trip, like 8 days to go to Canada and visit my relatives. There's my sweet dog. Hi, buddy. So nice of him to join us out here. We're really enjoying the Colorado sun here. I'll never leave. This state is just, it has everything I want. But anyway, I've noticed in recent years when I try to go like travel and do stuff like that, I start to get really, really anxious, and it has nothing to do with flying or travel itself. It is tying back to, I feel like I'm falling behind. I'm not focusing on, my business, and I feel guilty about, leaving my dog behind for that long and stuff like that. And so I'd actually recently had a really great conversation with a girlfriend of mine who does these beautiful lashes. Oh, she's so good at it. Look at those things. And we had a great chat about anxiety as it pertains to high performers. Like, she and I are both top performing, highly productive people who hold ourselves to ridiculous standards that most people would think are ridiculous, but to us, that's just like our standard operating procedure. And I know that there are a lot of you out there like me and like her that are, top producers. You're high functioning individuals, and you also are probably very hard on yourselves, and you deal with a lot of the same anxieties about, I'm not doing enough, I'm not doing well enough, I need to get ahead, I'm falling behind, and stuff like that. And the voice that I've kind of narrowed down in my own head is usually telling me, you're not doing enough, you're falling behind. And I forgot about a practice that I started doing maybe like a year and a half ago for a short while that really, really helped. And I finally started doing it again like over the last week or two. And I wanted to share it with you guys in case it helps you too if you're dealing with the same anxieties. And what I started doing was, at the end of every day, I would just write down everything I did. What did I accomplish today? And it can be all things that are good for me, because remember, it's not just about work stuff and making money. It's, are you being a good friend, a good roommate, a good girlfriend or wife, or a good dog owner? Are you taking care of your house? Are you taking care of your body? Are you being nice to people? All those things matter. And so here's just an example. Like, this is how I check in with myself now to see if I'm being crazy or not. This is a day that I felt like I quote unquote didn't do enough. And these were all the things that I wrote down. Buckle up. This is what I did. Vacuumed the entire upstairs, watered the plants, walked my dog 2 miles, washed my bed sheets, made my bed, washed all the dog bedding, wiped down the kitchen counters, cleaned the bathroom, did a webinar with an affiliate partner, sold one of the largest packages that I offer in my business over the phone, answered my emails. I got my roommate a gift card for watching my dog and a little gift there. I journaled. I got my lashes did. I drank a green smoothie. That's important. I went to the grocery store. I wrote a list for house sitting. I got mail from the post office box. I sent 2 care packages. I returned 2 items, and I took out the trash and the recycling. All in a day's work. And honestly, that's like what most of my days end up looking like. But for some strange reason, my mind wants to make up, these stories that I'm not doing enough and no, you're falling behind. But if that happens to you, try this easy, simple practice, writing down, this is what I accomplished, and look at all the important things I did. And sometimes you're more focused on being a good friend or being a good, significant other, or you're being a better, business person, or you're forwarding, you're moving your education or your business forward, or you're being a great dog mom, or maybe you finally took a day to relax. That's important too. But writing it down and really kind of looking at it and going, wow, I've done plenty for today. I did great. It really just helps you be like, all right, I'm doing fine. And then a couple other things too that I would add to that is, remember, life is meant to be enjoyed. And at the end of the day, the whole point is, what do you have left to do? What do you have to do right now that if you don't do it right now, the whole world is going to fall apart around you? Probably nothing. Like, when you actually write down what needs to get done, it's usually not that big of a deal or that many things. And if you have money to pay your bills, you have a roof over your head, your relationships are good, you're having fun, and you're happy, then what else is left? That's the whole point, right? So as always, you can check out my YouTube channel, Roof Sales Mastery, or my website, roofsalesmastery.com, for roofing stuff. This really started as more of a personal post, but we're all God's children. But I hope that helps you guys. Keep it classy out there, and remember, life is meant to be enjoyed.